So, Happy New Year! Only 2 weeks late. Today I'm talking about Checkmate, which I was gonna do literally the week after the Free New Year pause video, but then I decided I'd take a break over Christmas, because why not? And then I got overloaded with an excess of games to play, and then didn't touch Destiny for a week and a half straight, and then I was about to actually make that video, but then Bungie dropped a tweet with literally exactly what I was asking them to change about Checkmate on my birthday. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. Yeah. So firstly, my thoughts on the mode before the update, because that's what I was going to cover previously. I think Checkmate was a good idea with the multiple flaws. The high primary TTK caused the game to feel off, boring, and caused lots of team shooting, which was largely difficult to counter. However, target lock SMGs won the meta, so that was incredibly nice to see, because they bring me great suffering. The limited special also didn't help much because it arguably further helped team shooters as you didn't have an insta-kill option ready to deal with 6 players stood right next to each other. However, it was nice getting far more primary gunfights whenever you actually got them instead of firing the entire enemy team at once. And then the ability tuning was actually perfect, honestly. The high cooldown for everything made their excessive power from the 3.0s actually feel balanced, as opposed to the normal Fledgling Void Arc Titan spam. However, I did trample on the whole chaotic nature of Destiny that its entire PvP in existence is known for having. That then made the game mode just feel bland to me, as it lost the charm of normal Destiny in turn for making the game actually semi-competitive, like D2 Year 1. Not to mention how I reversed a lot of the sandbox evolution from the past several years, making a lot of weapons significantly less viable, if not useless, than they were, whilst making it super powerful. Being able to get back-to-back reruns with a authoritative is not something that happens in normal PvP, and it's currently what you're seeing in the background gameplay, and was probably one of the easiest reruns I've ever gotten in my entire life. Overall, though, Checkmate is a positive thing for the game. The ideas it brought made PvP feel better than it has for the past 3 years or so, which is very nice to see. However, the flaws brought it down a bit too much for me to want it as the main game mode in its prior state. As a side mode though, I could definitely see it existing. I think that version of the mode should be a selectable mode for the people who want it, like Hardcore is in Call of Duty. Which, for those that don't know, Hardcore is a mode that decreases your HP, removes the HUD, and allows friendly fire, I should say, which plays wildly different to the core multiplayer mode, like Checkmate. Then, literally last weekly reset, the Destiny Teams account released a thread about Checkmate going over a bunch of changes. Control is now back to normal, Checkmate is back in labs with not skirmish, which is basically just countdown rush. You now start 6v6 modes with special ammo, and you get more special ammo credit for assists and death to get more special ammo pools. However, you'll only get 2 kills worth whenever you actually get special. The ability cooldown penalties were halved, going down from 30% to 15%, and melees are now 2 hits to kill, thank god. Alongside primary TTK being brought back to normal values, and all of that dropped at reset. And I gotta say, these changes made the mode significantly better. It's that perfect middle line between normal PvP and Checkmate, and even with the mid version of Skirmish, which, as I said, is just countdown rush, is super fun. Checkmate's main features of reworked special ammo and ability cooldown nerfs help the game feel, as I said, generally less BS and more competitive, and the standard TTK allows for far more fast-paced gameplay that allows you to counter team shooting. How do I know? Because it's a 3v3 mode and people are obviously going to team shoot it in it, and I can actually win against them now, which is very nice to see. Mind you, this is without the SBMM, and I would like to see it in SBMM or Trials mode, as they're never going to actually remove that from the control playlist, to be absolutely sure. But I have fought against competent enemies this week, including many better than me, and still stood a much better chance than I did beforehand, which is a great improvement. IMO. Well, I think with a few tweaks to things like Final Warning, which was the main BS thing I went up against this week, and obviously target lock SMGs and bows not having as much bullet magnetism on keyboard and mouse, and maybe bringing the ability penalty back to 30% just to try out with the better guns, I think this would be a great shake-up to PvP that will put us in a good spot going into Final Shape. And that actually makes me somewhat excited for PvP as a mode. I'm still on the cautious optimism mind for Final Shape as a whole, because it did get delayed by 6 months. But I think PvP at the very least is going to be in the right direction now they're actually making changes that aren't adding airborne effectiveness to the game. So if we can keep up the streak and Bungie actually realizes everyone hates AE and SBMM being in the game, and everyone who doesn't either doesn't play PvP or is a complete and utter stupid, I think we'll end up in a pretty good spot. So yeah, that's all I gotta say today. I like checkmate now. I have the entire season of content I need to cover, and there's a certain bird that is absolutely broken out of his mind, and I question how it even got into the game. And I'm gonna look into a covering of a ship, because who knows. Until then, like, sub, comment, and adios.